What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. Got a 3-game set with Seattle Mariners. They're coming to town. Hopefully we can take 2 out of 3 here. Alright, bottom of the first. We come up to things here. No score. I'm batting 304 on the season. Batting 4th in the order today. So runners on first and second, only one away. Cade Cavalli is the man on the mound for the Mariners. He has a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 90 on a circle change, 92 on the slider. First pitch is off the plate away with a four-seamer, 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. Not gonna lie, it feels kind of weird batting cleanup instead of third in the order. Second pitch of the at-bat though, right down the middle and ripped into center field, but lots of air underneath that. That's a bummer. That's gonna be caught, you betcha. Runners do not advance. So a non-productive second out here in the bottom of the first. Top of the third, we come back to it. Ronald Acuna Jr. is at the plate for the Mariners. Runner on first and one away for him. Full count against starter Chad Madden. Wind-up and the pitch from the left-hander with a runner on first and one away. And it's a ground ball to the left side. Shortstop gets a glove on that throw to meet second. Relay to first will be in time. And a 6-4-3 double play is how we end things here in the top of the third. I like it. I like it a lot. Bottom half of the inning. 2 out, 1 on. And I'm standing in with an 0-for-1 line score here. See what I can do against Cade Cavalli this time around. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Ripped into left center field, but unfortunately that one's got a lot of air underneath it too, and that is going to be the third out as the left fielder makes the play over in the alley. That's unfortunate. Top of the fourth, we come back. Nick Pratto at the plate for the Mariners. Runner on first and one away for him. 1-2 the count in this at-bat. Let's see what we see if we get another double play here. Wind up and the pitch from lefty Chad Madden is a ground ball to the right side. We're going to throw and get the lead runner at second. Relay to first will not be in time. So we got the force at second and got the lead runner. So better than nothing. 2 away now. Runner on first here in the top of the fourth. Top of the fourth, yeah. Bottom of the sixth, we come back to it. It's a 1-0 ball game. Mariners out in front. I'm standing in 0-for-2 on the day. Cade Cavalli still on the mound for the Mariners. He's about to throw pitch number 67. And that pitch is below the knees with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Come on, big guy. Give me a good one to hit. That's not it. Circle change low and away. Easy take there. 2-0 the count. It's not like he's pitching into contact here. Not yet. There's one, but ripped to the shortstop. Throw across will get me easily. And that is the first out here in the home half of the sixth. Excuse me there. Harry Ford at the plate here in the top of the seventh. Still a 1-0 ball game. 0-for-2 day at the plate for Harry Ford. 2 outs and nobody on. Full count, and he hits a ground ball up the middle. That'll be an easy out to take us to the 7th inning stretch. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. Bottom of the 8th, the Mariners are now up 3-0. I'm standing in with an 0-for-3 line score today. Andre Munoz is the man on the mound for the Mariners here. He's got a 91-mile-an-hour slider, 102 on the four-seamer, 99 on the two-seamer. There's a runner on first and nobody out. First pitch, it got me hacking at a four-seamer up and in at 101. No contact made, 0-1 the count. Sad thing is I actually had good swing timing on that. That's a surprise to me. Next pitch. Oh, man, hit me with the gas again. Four-seamer right down Broadway, and I couldn't catch up to it. Swing and a miss again makes for an 0-2 count. Next pitch. Way outside with a slider. 1-2 the count. There's 40,528 in attendance here in St. Louis. Wow, that's a pretty full house there. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Got me to swing through a slider in the zone on the outer third, and that's a strikeout next to my name in this one. Definitely not a good day at the plate for me today, and Seattle takes the win here in game number 1. Final score 3-0. Let's move on to game number 2, shall we? And you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Here we go, bottom of the first. I'm batting cleanup again here. 259 the batting average after that whopping over yesterday. Seattle's up 1-0 currently. Runner on first, 2 away, and Emerson Hancock is the man on the mound for the Mariners. He's got a 97 mile an hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch is that four-seamer up above the zone. Easy take for a ball there. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me a good one here. That's all I need. Four-seamer above the zone again. Popped up. First baseman makes the play there about midway between the pitcher's mound and home plate. And that ends things here in the first. We're moving on to the second, trailing 1-0. 2-1 the score now in the bottom of the third. We're still trailing by a run. I'm standing in with an 0-for-1 line score today. Runners on first and second, and I'm getting the intentional walk. What the heck, guys? You've had my number all series so far, but you're going to intentionally walk me to load the bases with only one out here in the bottom of the third? Alrighty then. Looks like it worked out for him as top of the fourth. It's a 3-1 ball game. Mariners in the lead. Runner on second and 1 away for Cole Young, who's 1-for-1 on the day. 0-1 pitch on the way here from German Marquez. Ground ball right to me. That'll be an easy play at first. Quality sacrifice from Cole Young to get that runner to third, but now there are 2 outs. Top of the fifth, it's a 6-1 ball game. Andre Jimenez is the man at the plate for the Mariners. He's 1-for-2 so far today. Runner on first and nobody out. 1-1 pitch on the way from reliever Nick Weber. And it's a ground ball to the left side. That'll be snagged by the shortstop. Throw to me at second. Relay to first will not be in time. So a 6-4 putout makes for a fielder's choice here. So runner on first and 1 away here in the top of the fifth. Next batter is Nick Fortes. He's 1-for-1 on the day with a double, an RBI, and 2 runs scored so far. Wow. 0-1 pitch on the way to him with that runner on first and 1 away. Ground ball right side. We're going to throw and get the runner at second. Not going to get him at first again. Must be a lot of speed on the Mariners here because we can't seem to double them up very well. 2 away now. Runner on first here in the top of the fifth. Bottom half of the inning. I'm back to the plate again. Runner on first. 2 away. I'm 0-for-1 on the day with a walk on my line score. Batting average drooping to a 250 here. But then again, this is only game number 7 of the season. Oh, dynamic challenge. What should we do? We're going to try to hit that double or better. Emerson Hancock still towing the rubber for Seattle. Let's see what we get with the first pitch of this at-bat. Four-seamer on the outer third, sent to center field. Lots of air underneath it again. And that is caught to end the inning here in the fifth. Man, I wish I knew what the heck was the deal with all the high fly balls that I've been hitting lately. Top of the sixth now. Bases are loaded and nobody out for Gunnar Henderson. He's 1-for-3 on the day. Got a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Hate to say it, Nick Weber's day is going to be cut short after this. Ground ball to the right side. We're going to throw to second, get the out there. Relay to first. Will not be in time. So an RBI ground out for Gunnar Henderson. And it's a 7-1 ball game now in the top of the sixth. Top of the seventh, it's still a 7-1 ball game. Christian Encarnacion Strand is at the plate for the Mariners. He's 0-for-3 on the day, probably the only guy on the Mariners with an 0-for. And the 3-1 pitch to him is grounded up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in time. And that is the second out here in the top of the seventh. Bottom of the seventh now. Still a 7-1 ball game. Belly full of Cracker Jack. Runner on first and 1 away from me. I am 0-for-2 on the day with a walk. And Jesse Miller is on the mound for the Mariners in relief here. He's got a 98 mile an hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch. He's at the knees, and eat up the second baseman and beat it out for an infield hit. How's about that? Well, even a blind squirrel can get a nut here and there, right? Ran into that one by accident. Top of the 8th here. Cardinals have clawed back into the game. It's a 7-4 ball game now. Gunnar Henderson at the plate with nobody out and nobody on. 0-1 pitch on the way. And it's a ground ball to me at second. That'll be an easy play for the first out here in the top of the 8th. Finally, things are starting to click for the Cardinals here in this game. It's just a little bit late for that to be happening. 2 away now in the top of the 8th. Nobody on still. Julio Rodriguez at the plate. 1 for 4 day for him so far. He's got an 0-1 count on this at-bat. And the windup and the pitch from Nick Weber. There's a ground ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in time. And we're moving on to the bottom of the 8th here. Trailing by 3. Score is currently 7-4. Alright, bottom of the 9th. Nobody out, nobody on. 7-4 ball game still. Genesis Cabrera is the man on the mound for Seattle in relief here. And I'm standing in with a 1 for 3 day today with a walk on my line score. Now, Genesis Cabrera does have a 98 mile an hour four-seamer. 90 on his circle change, 98 on the two-seamer. First pitch was a curveball, had me completely fooled. Way out in front of that. Ugly, ugly, ugly swing. 0-1 the count. Man, I'm surprised the game didn't check swing me. I was so far out in front of that bad boy. Next pitch there's a four-seamer just above the knees down the middle, headed out to right center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Rattles off the wall. We're going to hold up at second and not try to stretch a triple out of that. Because a base hit is a base hit, and we need guys on base if we're going to get them across the plate and stand a chance at going to extra innings or winning this one here. Yeah, a little too little, little too late. Seattle wins game number 2, final score 7-4. Let's move on to game number 3 and see if we can avoid getting swept at home here by the Mariners. Oof. I'm not going to lie, I had some bold aspirations after that first series where we took 2 out of 3, and now we've only won 1 game since that first series. Alright, here we go. Bottom of the first. I'm batting third in the order today. 290 the batting average coming into this one. Runner on first and 1 away. And Richard Boyd is towing the rubber for the Mariners in this one. He's got a 98 mile an hour four-seamer. 94 on the running fastball. Nothing else quick. First pitch is a four-seamer, low and away. 1-0 the count. Yeah, Mariners are 5-3 on the season so far. We are 3-5. Oof. The 1-0 pitch now. It's a slurve, and somehow I got around on that, sent it out to deep center field, but not deep enough as it was short of the warning track out there. And that is just a long out number 2 here in the bottom of the first. Top of the second, Cardinals are up 2-0. Runner on second and nobody out for Julio Rodriguez. His batting average is .269 on this young season. 0-2 the count for him here. Let's see what Michael McGreevy serves up. It is a ground ball up the middle. That'll be an easy play at first. 1 away now in the top of the second. But the runner did advance to third on the play. Quality sacrifice there from Julio Rodriguez. Moving on, it's still a 2-0 ball game. Bottom of the fourth, nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 2 for 9 on the series. Richard Boyd still on the mound for the Mariners, and the first pitch of the at-bat is up and away with a four-seamer, and I swung right through it. 0-1 the count after that bad swing and a miss. Slurve there on the outer third just above the knees. Got a piece and fouled that one off. 0-2 the count. And he's got me looking kind of goofy at the plate here. Slurve at the knees there. Got a piece and fouled that one off as well. The count remains 0-2. Next pitch is another slurve, and I'm still way out in front of him. That fastball is keeping me honest here, honestly. The 0-2 pitch one more time. And there's the four-seamer, and I was behind on that one. Still fouling everything off, so the count remains 0-2. This is pitch number 6 of the at-bat. And we finally watch a slurve off the outside corner by quite a bit, and the count moves to 1-2 here. Oh no, my controller has died. I knew it was running low, but I didn't think it was that low. Give me just a minute here, and I'll get the other controller. And we're back. Fresh controller, fully charged. Here we go. 1-2 pitch from Richard Boyd. Swing and a miss at the slurve just off the outside corner, and there you go, a K next to my name. Oh, see, that's the thing, man. The controller dying screwed up my flow. Screwed it all up. Rich Velez is now at the plate here in the top of the fifth. Cardinals up 3-0. Runners on first and second, 2 away for him. Wind up and the pitch from McGreevy is a slow roller. We're going to have to take the out at first, and that was a closer play than I thought it was going to end up being. But we do get it the ball there in time, and that ends things here in the top of the fifth. All right, top of the sixth, we come back to it. Still a 3-0 ball game. Andre Jimenez is at the plate for the Mariners. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Got runners on first and second, and only 1 away here. 0-2 pitch on the way from Michael McGreevy. Pitch number 93 of the game from him. Ground ball to me at second. Throw to the shortstop recovering. And apparently he took a tumble there, or had a bad transfer. So we only got the 1 out at second. Runners on the corners now. Top of the sixth, 2 away. Nick Fortes at the plate. 1 for 2 day at the plate for him. Pitch number 94 of the game for Michael McGreevy. And this 2-2 pitch is a ground ball to me at second. We're going to take the easy play at first. You betcha. Top of the sixth is over. We get out of it unscathed. We still lead the Mariners in this one 3-0. And apparently I'm leading off in the bottom half here. Yep. Nobody out, nobody on. 0 for 2 day at the plate for me. 2 for 10 on the series. Richard Boyd still on the mound for the Mariners here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a 12-6 curve. Low and inside, actually. Got a piece of it and fouled it away somehow. 0-1 the count, though. The next pitch. Oh, geez. 12-6 curve almost in the dirt. And, yeah, I swung right over top of that one. 0-2 the count now. Gonna have some high heat? No, sir. Heater is off the outside corner by a little bit there. 1-2 the count now. Except this time it only took me 3 pitches to get to that count instead of 7. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, had me reaching for the slurve, low and away, and there's another K next to my name. Oof. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Top of the seventh now we come back. Christian Encarnacion Strand is at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. 1 for 10 on the series. Wow. He's having not a great time at the plate here. 1-1 pitch. It's grounded up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in time. That is the first out here in the top of the seventh. Top of the eighth, we come back to it. Rich Velez is at the plate for Seattle. He's 0 for 3 on the day. He's got an 0-1 count with the bases empty and nobody out. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on the mound in relief now for the Cardinals. The 0-1 pitch is a ground ball up the middle. Slow roller. We have to charge that one pretty good. Throw to first will be in time. 1 away now in the top of the eighth. Next batter is Gunnar Henderson. He's 2 for 3 on the day. 3 for 11 on the series. Still a 3-0 ball game. Full count for Henderson in this at-bat. Wind up and the pitch from Sir Anthony Dominguez. And it's a ground ball to me at second again. Throw to first is an easy play for 2 away here in the top of the eighth. Hate to say it, but we're looking fairly decent here. Next batter, Nick Pratto. 1 for 2 day at the plate for him. He's only hitting .250 on the season. Got a 2-2 count. 2 outs and nobody on. Let's see, am I going to do all 3 outs in this inning? You betcha. Hot shot ground ball to me at second. Barely had to move. Throw to first. Easy play, and that retires the side. Moving on to the bottom of the eighth. And speaking of the bottom of the eighth, I'm standing in with 2 outs and nobody on. 0 for 3 day at the plate. Batting average down to a .265 now. Jason Woodson is on the mound for Seattle in relief here, trying to keep him in the game. 97 on the 4-seamer, 94 on the 2-seamer. Also hits 90 on his slider. Wind up and the pitch from the right-hander. Check swing on a slider, and it worked. I'll be darned. 1-0 the count. 36,584 in attendance here today. The 1-0 pitch from Woodson. Ooh, slider off the outside corner just above the knees. Swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. Oh, a curveball below the knees, and I swung over top of that one, and early to boot. 1-2 the count. 4-seamer well below the knees there. We take that for a ball, though. That evens up the count at 2-2. He has not found the zone yet in this at-bat. Pound it with that slider there and managed to get a piece of that and foul it away, so the count stays at 2-2. I'd like to get rid of this over, really. Four-seamer well off the outside corner, runs the count full. We're looking at a payoff pitch here from Jason Woodson. It's pitch number 7 of the at-bat. Hot shot to the third baseman. Oh, he scoops it up. I thought it might have gotten past him, and he managed to throw me out at first. So it's an 0 for 4 day at the plate for me. But we're heading on to the top of the 9th, still leading 3-0. And the Cardinals do take the win here in game number 3. That's a relief. I was worried that we were going to get swept here at home. That would not be a good time. But there you have it. We dropped 2 of 3 when Seattle comes to town in this 3-game series. So not an ideal outcome, but at least we did get a win here. Finally got win number 4 of the season. But that's the end of the series. Therefore, it's going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.